Hi, how are you?
Hi, Victoria. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too, Hafsa. How's everything going?
It's it's going, every day is a new day, but I've just been stressed out.
Okay. Well, before we start our session, welcome to your second session, by the way. I'm
Thank
going
you.
to inform you that anything that we discuss stays between us. But if you do talk about harming yourself or others, I do have to report it.
Yeah.
And I also want to let you know that I have my pen pad here just to take some notes. But
Okay.
okay. So what's going on?
I'm not doing so well in school, and I feel like I am. I feel like I- I'm not making my parents proud. My parents are immigrants. They're from Somalia. They raise us, and my mom always says, "I brought you to this country so you can have an education." And I feel like I'm trying my best, but just I'm not focused right now. I'm helping my mom, my grandma's sick back home. I'm taking care of my siblings. It's just like I just feel like I'm not doing so well in school, and it's hard.
Sounds like you have a lot on your plate with taking care of your parents, your family back home, going to school. Sounds like you have a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot, and feel like my mom and my dad don't understand. They're like, well, you can speak English, so it's easy for you. And I feel like I just wish that they understood this full.
Sounds like you have a lot on your plate. Have you reached out to your parents, actually told them how you felt?
I did, but in my culture, like there's this stigma about like you can't be stressed, like you cannot be depressed, you cannot be sad. Like it's my mom always tells me, well, the reason why you're not doing well in school is because like I'm not spiritual, or I haven't been to the mosque lately. And I feel like that's not true. I feel like I have a lot on my plate and I need a break, but as just they're trying to understand me, but it's just a cultural barrier that's preventing them from understanding me.
Understandable. So, how have you been taking care of your Hafsa, sorry about that. How have you been taking care of yourself?
I haven't been taking care of myself. I haven't been sleeping. I have been eating out, McDonald's, Burger King. I haven't been eating healthy. I haven't been drinking water. I'm in the edge. I'm stressed, Katoya. It's just like no one understands me. And I told my mom I'm gonna go seek help. She said, "No, you don't need to seek help. You're fine." And I'm like, "No, I knew that. It's my ethical duty to go seek help."
Well, I'm glad you did seek help. That's the first step of trying to assist and making it better. Um, Secondly, I know you said your mom is really, really cultural. How about your father or any support system like friends or teachers or classmates?
Not really. I had a cousin, but recently we've had our opinion, our differences, and she was like one of my close friends. But I feel like I we were friends, but I feel like I've been allowing her to do certain things, and I just don't want to put myself in that situation anymore. Like I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm not happy. So that's why I told her, like, and yeah, I didn't tell her, but slowly I'm cutting her off because I feel like she's not good for me.
Understandable. You seem kind of frustrated about that situation. Have
I
you
feel
have you,
I feel like everything is burning down, Katoya.
have you talked to a counselor at your school?
Well, I try to go to ASU counselings, but it's just like I feel like I was trying to go there, and a friend of mine suggested that I see a social worker, because they're more like on the broader side of helping people more. And I feel like ASU counseling just they try to help, but it's just my insurance doesn't cover it. And I feel like this program, my insurance at least covers some of it, so I can actually afford coming here. Than ASU counseling, which is ridiculous. I pay a high amount of tuition.
Understandable. I do get that. So my next question to you is, have you tried any coping skills? Like, how do you cope with all this?
I don't. I just sleep through. I sleep a lot and I eat. I'm a binge eater. I've gained 40 pounds in the last year due to my depression and just me being stressed from school. I I I'm a binge eater and it's leading to really bad eating disorders. I've struggled with bulimia in the past and I've struggled with like binge eating and like purging and just I feel like food is the way I cope.
I understand. Well, I do want to tell you how proud I am of you for being a first generation student, like you stated,
Yeah.
for going to go to school and
Yeah.
doing great. And I think you're doing an amazing job. And when it's all said and done, your parents will be really proud of you.
I hope so. They're gonna be like, get your PhD next. Nothing is enough for African parents.
So what does Hafsa want to do? You didn't tell me your goals or your dreams. What do you want to do?
I going to school is just is it's my goal. Like I've always wanted to go to school and build a career for myself and just like be the change I want to see in the world because my parents they didn't have the opportunity that I have today to have an education. So I want to get back to my community. So I do want to go to school, but just like my parents and my siblings and my social life and the school and the culture barrier, everything is just like so overwhelming at times. And all my life, I was never able to speak about it because I was told like you don't need therapy. And now I'm like, I do need therapy.
Sounds like you have amazing plans for your future. With
Thank
wanting.
you, Katoya. I appreciate you because you've always like I love our first session and I'm looking forward to coming over again and again seeing you.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you feel comfortable talking to me. Thank you. So my next thing is we have a few more minutes before we wrap it up.
Okay.
So on our next session, I'm going to refer you to DES so that you can apply for county insurance so that
Okay.
you are able to utilize the services at your school, so you won't have to pay out of pocket. And I'm also going to refer you to a counselor
Okay.
for your binge eating and also just to have someone to talk to. Student services at your school is a really, really good.
Will I still be able to see you?
Of course,
Okay.
but that's just more convenient for you because it's on campus.
Yeah.
Of course, we're
Okay.
still going to follow up with our meetings. So that's what we're going to do our next session. My next question, have you reached out to your teachers and for extensions or anything?
Yeah, my teachers are pretty supportive, but like a lot of times I do have one professor that she's just like, what, Hafsa, you can I'll be asking for extension and she's right. I have to be on top of my things. But I'm trying. I even bought a planner and I'm trying to take notes and everything, but
It seems like you really have tried to be on top of it by reaching out to your teacher and purchasing a planner. That's
yeah.
really good. You're getting there. You're organizing your time and your life. Sounds amazing.
Thank you, Katoya. It feels like you're the first person that even acknowledged me and my work. It seems like everything I do is not worthy enough for people.
Well, I think you're doing an amazing job. I think it'll be a great idea for you to keep going. Keep going. It gets easier.
Yeah.
So, any plans for the rest of the day?
Not really. I think I'm just gonna go home and watch a movie and eat
Sounds like movies make you happy
and eating.
and eating. What are you going to cook?
I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna order pizza.
Sounds good. Sounds amazing. Okay. Well, this session is going to end. I hope
Mhm.
you enjoy the rest of your day and I can't wait to see you next session.
Thank you, Katoya. I can't wait to see you.
Well, take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.